Hello. And to start off this video, I am truly sorry that I've been missing for 5 months. I'm just going to say 5 months. Whether it was February or not, just 5 months. I'm really sorry about that, but I do need to make this video as short as possible because every time I've done this video, I would faff about and talk about other things and go on tangents, and also my throat is saying, "Hey, you have like 10 pounds of mucus you want to throw up right now." It's really annoying. So to start off, I went missing because of the fact that work just decided I worked all the time. Like, I had no life. I don't deserve a life. I would literally have days where it's like I have my day off, but I could be called in at any minute, which means that I can't really start anything. Because if I start something, knowing my luck, 5 minutes later, I would have to stop what I'm doing and then go to work. Not fun. So yeah, and that was going on for a few months, and then I was like, oh, babysitting people, and just yeah, it was dumb. And then also like last month, I had something completely stupid happen where it's like I was not able to sleep properly for like a week. Yeah. Also, although as you can tell, I'm trying a new program. I like that I can do hands, but I think I'm gonna have to turn it off out all the time because the blinking is not perfect on this program. Well, anyway, so, but also you can tell, like, if you were like watching my Twitter, you will notice that like I was active on Twitter. I was posting pictures every so often, and as you can see behind me, I've been making a couple of stuff as well. Well, throughout the entire time, I have been doing stuff. I've been working on Twitter, or not working on Twitter. I've been uploading pictures. I've been making little projects and stuff here and there. But the problem is that even with those little projects, I never really wanted to play a game. That wasn't until just this month. Literally just yesterday. Felt like playing a game. And I will play a game. Actually, I'll probably play a shorter game now that I've spent literally 2 hours trying to get this video right, but I do want to play a game. Finally. Which is good. But and it's just all throughout this entire month I've just been trying to work on the routine, been doing things to try and help me be a little bit more healthier and other stuff like that. And I'm sliding down my seat. Yeah. And yes, my arm for my seat is still broken. But anyway, and that's what I've been doing throughout the past month. And I've been updating things, fixing things, doing other things to try and make things a lot better. Cleaning up a lot of stuff too. So that's where I've been. So what about oh yeah, I almost forgot. I have my little list over here that so that if I start faffing about it, I just look at it and like, oh, I forgot to do that. Yeah. So anyway, the reason why I'm doing this as a video instead of an actual stream is because I figured that instead of attaching it to a stream, not only would I have to think of what I wanted to play, I would have to also like hide it within all the VODs and split it up and be like, you know what? No, just make it a video. If people want to refer to this video to see what's going on, they can. They can find it easily. So to start off the video proper for the future, I will no longer be streaming any games. No more streaming. Okay, I hope you didn't believe that completely. To be more precise, and to explain a bit better, the voice that you hear right now, will no longer be streaming. That's because I decided that. Oh, throat. That's because I decided that from now on, Tricky Cat will be streaming and streaming alone. And you're probably thinking, like, dude, you've done that. It didn't work. And yeah, I get that. But the reason why it didn't work, it was just I was just being myself and just adding a filter over it. Oh, you see a little cat that's playing games and he's talking about driving to a big city. That doesn't seem logical. So now, if I were to like talk about, and that's part of it too, is that throughout the entire time that I was doing that, I had two different stories going on, one with Tricky Cat and one with myself. Where Tricky Cat would say, I don't own a car. I can't drive a car. I'm a meter tall. What makes you think I can drive a car? And then turn around in that same Discord channel and go like, "Oh yeah, my car broke down today." Like, eh. So yeah. So I decided, you know what? Keep in character. It's more fun. But on top of that, I get to feign ignorance. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean like Tricky Cat has an entire different knowledge set that I do. That means that, and I'm going to bring up this example up because it was actually quite fun. That means that when he was told that Texas was a planet, now I know that Texas isn't a planet. Now theoretically, it could be a planet name somewhere out in the galaxy, but you know, just the Texas that they were talking about was the state Texas, and the entire time they were trying to prove to Tricky Cat that Texas was a planet floating just above Earth, and it's its very own planet. And it was so much fun because I had to fake knowing that Texas was not a planet. And it's just like, and it was so fun. It was so much fun because I would never think of doing that as myself. Like, if you were to tell me that Texas was a planet, I'd be like, I get that it's big, but seriously, dude. Sorry. I get that it's big, but seriously, dude, Texas is not a planet. Stop it. But but for Tricky Cat, he wouldn't know that. He's not from Earth. He's technically not even from this dimension. And that's what makes it fun. Because he can bring up stuff like that and be like, really? Oh. Now, to be fair, let me do this. To be fair, Tricky Cat does know some things about Earth. Not everything. Some things. Like, for example, Nintendo is in Japan. He knows about Japan. He's watched some anime, so on and so forth. And I have a whole backstory of how that's possible. And I've been improvising this entire thing the entire way through. And it's so much more fun because, well, if I get a bad day at work, I don't have to talk about it at all. It's not a conversation starter. I can be like, oh yeah, today was busy at the cafe today. I was able to do a few people, a lot of campers because I live out, because this town is right by a lake, so on and so forth. And it won't matter. I can just spout out nonsense. It won't matter. But yeah, little things like that. And the fun part, like legitimately the fun part, like take that Texas thing, and you can give Tricky Cat a bootleg game, and he won't know that it's real. Yeah. Oh, Alt F4? Oh, what does Alt F4 do? Click, click. He would know Alt F4, but you know what I'm getting at. The naivety, the feign of ignorance is so much fun to play with. And then, you know, it can be a lot more fun. And then on top of that, I should switch that. I don't have the right button up, but I can switch it into the, my movement one and just like move my face cam around. But anyway, and do that like wee, stuff like that. So yeah, so I hope that you listen. That's all I really had to say. I hope that I didn't jumble everything up. Like that's why I was missing. I wanted to do a video so that you could reference it later. And I'm no longer streaming, but Tricky Cat is streaming because it's a lot more fun to play in character. And also, it's like, I can be anonymous. And also, I have like complete reasons as to why Tricky Cat has to use an avatar rather than his actual face, which is even more fun. It's a lot more fun because of the fact that Tricky Cat can't show his face. Because video signals do not, or cannot be used to interact with games. Oh yeah, I figured out an entire backstory for this. It's so much fun. So yeah, thank you all for listening in. Hopefully the next time that I do stream that, well, sorry, hopefully the next time that Tricky Cat streams, that you will enjoy the stream from then on out, and, well, that you'll be able to have a lot more fun picking on them instead of, well, trying to fool me. So, thank you for listening in. Bye-bye!